Of the program this morning. Let's kickstart with the Nation newspaper. And the big story here says Tinubu, Nigeria will not bow to fear and terror there. President joins armed forces on front line in Katsina, says local foreign saboteurs will be defeated. Reiterate support for troops, welfare and logistics. And we have the picture story of the president of Nigeria there. And also I can see the governor of Kaduna State, Obasani, and other dignitaries there. Natasha, activist clash over Akpabio's sexual harassment claims. And let's quickly talk about this one. Court sentences BRT driver to death for rape, mother and female passenger. And IPOP Simon Ekpa will soon be returned for trial. Courts is there saying that's one. And fresh trouble for PDP as defection fevers hits BOT. Now, talking about the PDP at the moment, fresh trouble for PDP as defection fever hits BOT. Now, courts, count us out of your coalition. LP NEC tells Atiku El-Rufai. All of the stories there on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. Away from the Nation newspaper, let's tell you from Weekend Hope, and the big one here is talking about 2027. Afenifere raises alarm over Anti-Tinubu plots. Now says conspiracy targets Yoruba presidency through ethnic stigmatization and warns against tribal politics to deny Tinubu's second term. And this one talking about the build-up to the 2027 general election in Nigeria. Ex-LG boss stabbed to death in son's residence. This is quite pathetic at this time. And a man docked for alleged kidnap, rape, 1.6 million naira theft. And also cholera. NCDC report 34 deaths, 1,307 suspected cases in 30 states. And BRT driver to die by hanging for killing Bamishe. And Ayeda flags of polio vaccination campaign. No regret going into politics, we'll do it again. Now, Funke Akindele also giving an account, talking about going into politics again. Let's see how this will transpire. It will definitely come out in 2027. Away from Weekend Hope this morning, let's talk about Nigerian News Direct. Now, he's talking about bribery allegations. Caution your son, call your family to order. This is coming from Atiku, giving his own warning to President Bola Tinubu, demands independent probe as NAS president accuses Sheyi of abduction, inducement. Sheyi Tinubu denies claim, describes allegation as defamatory lies. Well, get details of that inside Nigerian News Direct this morning. Oyetola distributes 3,500 life jackets to waterways operators to curb mishap in the country. Now, court sentences BRT driver to death over murder of a 22-year-old. NCDC records 832 Lassa fever, Mpox cases in the country. Now, Tinubu hails soldiers for sacrifices, pledges continued support in Katsina, and CBN posts 38.8 billion naira profits in 2024, boosted by forex gains, rising gold reserves. All of the stories there on the front page of Nigerian News Direct this morning. Away from this one, let's talk about Platform Times. And a big one here is saying a Benue, Zamfara bleed, emergency rule looms. Rep summons Governor Land and Alia, and also assembly members concerning the situation in Benue and Zamfara states. Passengers stranded as Air Peace flight suffers multiple delays at Abuja Airport. Big one there on the front page of Platform Times. Afenifere declares support for Tinubu's re-election, warns against tribal sentiments. Now, Tinubu to governors, let your results silence the critics at this time. Now, the president is challenging the governors that you must speak with your results at this time. Now, implement 2014 confab report to honor Adebanjo Clark. Bode George urges President Bola Tinubu Now, NIS orders foreigners with expired visas to leave Nigeria, threatens 5-year ban. Now, Abure's LP faction distances itself from 2027 coalition, sets up panel to probe Governor OT. Now, let's quickly move on to the masthead now. Court sentences BRT driver to death for killing passenger Bamishe. And now, Lassa fever, Mpox claim 135 lives as NCDC alert on high risk. Now, Tinubu charges troops, crush terrorists, reclaim every inch of Nigerian soil. And that's a charge coming from President Bola Tinubu. That's the president of Nigeria. Away from Platform Times this morning, let's tell you, this is coming from this particular paper talking about the weekend. The forgotten heroes, talking about some Kuti there. Now, renewed killings in Plateau, Benue, orders, threats to food security, experts giving their warning there, and over 1,356 farmers killed in 4 years. This is quite pathetic. This is coming from a report at the Times. Now, state government should spearhead adoption of ranching, and domestic equity market returns to bullish run against 151 billion naira. Now, let's talk about some party politics now. PDP crisis behind mass defection. Senator May Doki there talking about this one. Now, 2027, Buhari Malami orders not leaving APC. That's coming from Governor Sule. Now, that's how much you can take on the front pages of the dailies this morning. Now, right after the break,